Hey guys, welcome back to Rave Culture Cast. So today we do not have an episode, and I want to explain why and talk about a couple things here before I let you guys go. But I feel very strongly that given everything going on in the world right now, it didn't feel right just to put out the pre-recorded interview that I had scheduled for today. So that is going to be pushed either to next week or the week after. Right now, given everything going on in the world and in the United States, I feel that it's very important to use my platform as a place to elevate the voices of the Black Lives Matter movement, because there are so many important people that need to be heard loud and clear right now. So I want to just say that first and foremost. Second thing I want to say clearly, so you understand where I stand and how I feel about this, to say I am disgusted with the murder of George Floyd is an absolute understatement. I think that over the past few days, it's just been like a roller coaster of emotions for a lot of people. And like, no matter how you guys are feeling, if you're angry, feel angry. If you're sad, feel sad. But one thing you cannot feel in this situation is indifferent, because this affects everybody. And we all need to stand united and take a stand, say something. And you just can't be indifferent. You can't say nothing. There are no excuses here. It's very clear what is happening. And it's a moment of change right now. This is a pivotal moment in our country. I take that very seriously. And so I just needed to come out and say that. I also just wanted to make it clear that my platform, my audience, my Rave Culture Cast audience, I love you guys more than anything in this entire world. I hope you all know, no matter how long you've been with me, that this podcast is an inclusive place for any race, sex, gender, or age. I don't care what you look like. I don't care how old you are. Don't care if you're gay, bi, straight, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. I'm happy to have you here. I hope you know this is a safe place, a positive place, where we can talk about things we love, like music and the EDM community and festivals. But today, as you can see by the title, the show must be paused. I know this is not the usual content I produced. I don't really feel comfortable carrying on as normal. Next week or the week after, like I said, I have a really wonderful interview with Lauren Hutzel coming up, where I talk about her company Nomad Candy, which I did just still want to shout out today, because she is donating 10% of the sales that she makes this week to the ACLU, which the ACLU funds work to protect, civil liberties such as racial justice, human rights, immigration, LGBTQ rights, women's rights, etc. So you can visit aclu.org for more information. But I just had to shout out Lauren because, you know, I was going to have her on today, and I think it's incredible that she's doing that with Nomad Candy. So you guys will hear that coming up in a few weeks. But again, I just want to provide some resources really quickly here. The description box of this episode, both on whatever streaming platform you're listening and on YouTube, will have all of these links. I have found these really helpful, so if you guys can, you know, in any way, if you're able to peacefully protest, please go ahead and do that. I think it's absolutely incredible that you're standing up for yourselves and for other people. More power to you guys. If you're not able to and you can donate, sign petitions, make a phone call, please consider doing so. So there's tons of information. The Minnesota Freedom Fund, local bail funds, Black Lives Matter, National Police Accountability Project, the Bail Project, Campaign Zero was one that I donated to, NAACP Legal Defense Fund, Know Your Rights Camp, Unicorn Riot, supporting journalists. There's a GoFundMe fundraiser, which my company actually sent us. That was great, that I donated to. It's supporting Black and Brown owned businesses who were affected by the looting and the riots in Minneapolis. So they're distributing money from that GoFundMe. So that will be linked down below. So many different petitions to sign to help take action. Justice for George Floyd, justice for Breonna, demand racial data on COVID, so many things. So I hope that you guys all find that helpful. I'm trying to put it in one place for everybody. But I love you all so much. My heart is broken right now. It is so scary to see what's happening in the United States, but thank you for hearing me out. Thank you for listening to this today and for being understanding. You guys listening, you may not have had these experiences yourself. I have not had these experiences. I'm not a person of color, but you know, even if you can't relate to the struggles of somebody who is Black in this country, we all have to do our part here. There are no excuses anymore. A man was murdered by a cop in broad daylight in front of people, and it was filmed. Like, change needs to happen now. It needs to happen now, and it can only come from all of us speaking up, using our voices, standing together, talking to your friends, checking in on them, making sure they're okay, whatever you can do to offer help and assistance in this situation. So thank you guys so much for listening. I love you all. Please stay safe out there. Please stay healthy, you know, with everything going on. And thank you for being here. Thank you for listening and supporting me. And I will be back next Wednesday with a new episode. Thanks, guys.